to today's broadcast. My name is Beni Udenka, and we are looking at a topic which is actually a question. Are you speaking the language of depression? You know, research has shown that there is a relationship between our usage of words and whether we are going to be happy in life or whether we're going to be depressed. No wonder World Health Organization has estimated that about 300 million people are living with depression right now. That is huge. If you look at it, it is about 18% increase in the statistics of 2005. Research has also shown that people who were depressed or who had the symptoms of depression, even after they have been treated, there is 70% tendency that they will be depressed again. Why is it like that? Because they continue to think the same kind of thought that actually brought the depression in the first place. And also continue to speak and use words in the same pattern that actually triggered their depression. So when we look at this, it is important that we assess and look into our daily usage of words. And in this video, that is actually my goal. Last week, a friend of mine sent me a message. When I opened it, it was actually a story of a young woman who fell in love to, her sweetheart, and the relationship was going well until she became pregnant. When she became pregnant, the young man was not ready to shoulder the responsibility. You understand what I mean? He gave all excuses why he should not remain. To cut the long story short, he left, leaving this young girl in the center of the whole thing alone. So she decided that instead of going for abortion, she decided to raise this child, and that was what she did. So when the child was born, she started raising this child, but something happened that the trauma, the break in that relationship caused was still in her life. And every day she would look at this child and say, every day I look at you, you remind me of your father. And that breaks my heart. She continued to say this to this young girl every day. On these words that she was using, not knowing the effect of such words. One day, this little child, who was in her teenage age, the age of 13, has already developed depression. This depression that is actually called a silent killer. The mom didn't know, because obviously she didn't know about this. And on her 35th birthday, the young girl was thinking, what can I give my mom during her birthday? And it happens that the young girl, who obviously decided to kill herself, she committed suicide, and she penned down a letter to her mom saying, "Dear mom, I love you so much, but every day it breaks my heart that you seeing me breaks your own heart. And because I love you so much, I decided to delete my own life that you may be happy." This is a story. When I read it, it was very pathetic. I don't know if it is true or not, but what is important is that you get the lesson that this story tells. So there is what we call word thought cycle, and that is what I don't want you to forget in today's video. What does it actually mean? What it means is this, that when you speak a word, either to yourself or to someone else, that word you have spoken will create a thought. What I mean is that it will make that person to begin to think about the word. And that word will inspire or motivate a certain action. So let's look at it. If that word is negative, it is going to produce a negative thought, which will produce a negative outcome. This is actually what guys use when they want to woo a woman. You say something like, "Baby, you are beautiful." The word beautiful is a positive word. What it does is that it inspire a kind of thought. The lady goes home thinking about it. Oh my God, he said, I am beautiful. She will continue to think about that word. And the action will be that when this particular lady sees the young guy who said that particular word, she will do what? She will smile. Or maybe if that guy is interested in a relationship, there is a tendency that there could be a relationship between these two pairs. So, if a positive word can create a positive thought, which will create a positive reaction or a positive outcome, that is exactly what happens when you speak negative words. Negative words that you speak will create negative thoughts. And that negative thoughts, if maintained over time, will also create negative outcome. It will create negative behavior. So let's look at it. For instance, for example, a young partner, they just got married and things are not really going like as they expected. Wedding has just ended. Everybody has all gone home, leaving this husband and wife together in their own new home. And their relationship is not really giving them the satisfaction that they want. They have conflict, which is a normal thing in a relationship. And this action or this event will create a kind of, they will begin to use words. Maybe the young lady would call the man idiot or something like that, or call a man or something like you are a beast, or use words like that. So the word spoken by this young woman will create a certain pattern of thinking in the brain of this young man, which will obviously create an outcome, a certain behavior. Let's say this young guy is, cheating on the lady and all those things happening. It is going to create a behavior that is proportional to the word spoken, which created a certain thought. So another thing I don't want you to forget is that the ability to think is a two-edged sword. What am I actually saying? What I'm saying is that with the same mind, you can use it to think positive thoughts, and you can as well use it to think negative thoughts. That is why I said that your ability to think is a two-edged sword. You have the ability to think positive thoughts. You have the ability to speak positive words. And when you speak negative words, they will produce negative thoughts, which will, at the end of the day, produce negative behavior. So look at your children. Actually, many parents have already killed their children while they are still alive because of the words they speak. So how do you create a more happy environment? You need to learn how to ignore the action. If someone has done something bad, it is important you talk about it. My dear, this is bad. But when you allow your anger to get the best part of you, and you begin to use words that are negative on the people you love, either your husband, your boyfriend, your friend, or whatever, even to yourself, because what you speak to yourself, that is what you are going to think about, and that is how you are going to behave. So I don't want you to forget this word thought cycle. If you want to create a happier home, if you want to create a happier relationship, you simply need to do one thing. Speak positive words to the people that are involved. Speak positive words to your children. You can tell them, my dear, you didn't perform so well, but I know you can do better. Speak positive words to yourself. It doesn't matter what you are going through right now. Tell yourself, you are going to get better. It might not be going well now, but you will get better. When you speak positive words to yourself and you believe it, you begin to think about it, and it will motivate or inspire positive action and positive behavior. Likewise, when you speak it to your child or your children, they will begin to think about the negative words. And by the time they think it in their mind, it is going to continue to inspire negative behavior. So this is why many people today they are happy, tomorrow they are sad, next tomorrow they are sad, next tomorrow they are happy. Why? Because of the words they use. So your tongue, your ability to speak with your tongue, you can set the whole community into war. Likewise, with your words, you can create friendship. So my goal today is to inspire you to look into the words you use so that you will intentionally choose to use positive words. Choose to use positive words on yourself. Use it on your children. Also use it on your relationships. And you will see that you will be happier. Your family will be happier. Everybody, your relationship will be better. So, this is what I want you to do this week and try to make it a part of your life. So, remain happy, remain purposeful, and remain wiser. So, if you like this video, it is my desire that you like it. Yeah, tell me what you feel. Tell me whether you're actually speaking the language of depression. Tell me how this video, how you received it. Give the comment there. I would want to read it. And I'm going to promise you I will respond to every of your comments.